Hello, I'm Leonardo DiCaprio, and some of you may know that I'll be playing Jordan Belfort in the new film, Wolf of Wall Street. What separates Jordan's story from others like it is the brutal honesty in which he talks about the mistakes that he's made in his life. I've been in his company many times, but there is nothing quite like Jordan's public speaking and his ability to train and empower young entrepreneurs. Jordan stands as a shining example of the transformative qualities of ambition and hard work. And in that regard, he is a true motivator.
Hey, Jordan Belfort here, author of The Wolf of Wall Street and creator of the Straight Line Sales and Persuasion System. In this video, I'm going to be teaching you the basics of the Straight Line System, which is what I've been getting paid massive sums of money to teach to large multinational corporations all over the world, and to entrepreneurs and business owners, and of course to individual salespeople as well, and brokers, and agents in pretty much every industry imaginable, whether it's stocks, real estate, insurance, logistics, pharmaceutical, banking, telco, and those are just to name a few. And I also teach the Straight Line System to everyday people, the so-called moms and pops of the world who've wanted to become more effective communicators in their lives, and negotiators and influencers and persuaders. Basically, they want to become more effective salespeople at the end of the day. You see, selling is everything in life. Either you're selling, meaning you're influencing, you're persuading, or you're failing. Either you're selling people on how your ideas make sense, your concepts make sense, how your product makes sense. You're selling your kids to make their beds, do their homework, on the value of their education, on doing the right thing. See, it doesn't matter what line of work you're in, whether it's business or personal. You're always trying to convey your thoughts and your concepts in a way that connects with another human being and empowers them, but also gets you what you want in life too. That's what ethical sales and persuasion is truly all about. That's exactly what this video is all about as well. It's about empowering you to make more money at what you currently do so you can have more freedom to live the life you truly want to live. And so many people don't really have that freedom. In fact, they spend so much time trying to make a living that they have no time to design a life. And to me, that's not really living at all, especially when it doesn't have to be that way. So let me just go through three quick things here before we cut to the live footage to give you a bit of context here. Now, number one, the live training I chose for this was one that I did for internet marketers. But don't be distracted by that. It's totally irrelevant. See, the Straight Line System applies to every industry and to every job function in it. In fact, even if you're a mute, and I hope you're not, you still have to communicate. You'll do it through writing, or maybe you'll do it like Stephen Hawking does with his eyeballs, right? But either way, what you're going to learn about the Straight Line System is that, at its essence, it's a communication strategy for both verbal and nonverbal communication, including body language, tonality, and writing. So it applies to everything, to any situation of influence or negotiation or persuasion, selling. This is going to elevate you to an entirely new level of proficiency, and you're going to feel empowered because of it. Second, I want you to be prepared to hear just a little bit of profanity in this training. See, I grew up in New York and then spent half my life on Wall Street, where the word fuck is about as common as the word the. Okay? And it comes with kind of a habit, but also the reason I do curse is actually to get my point across in a way that invokes an emotional response, so it has a greater impact on you when you remember it. Okay? But still, since you may have invited me into your living room right now, please make sure there's no one around who you don't want hearing a couple of F-bombs flying through the air, okay? It'll make me feel better. Now, third, if you find yourself wondering why there are these large red balls on the video at the back of the stage with the words "buy my shit" written on them, well, it's because the convention was being run by a man named Frank Kern, who's not only one of the top internet marketers in the world, but he also happens to have an interesting sense of humor. In this case, he figured that rather than putting any subliminal buying messages on his stage, he'd go the exact other way with these "buy my shit" balls, which was actually kind of funny, although maybe you had to be there. Either way, let's cut to the live footage now and let the learning begin. And I'll see you on the other side.